Hello, everyone.
Hey y'all, it's Wednesday and we are back.
Yes.
It's 12 o'clock, honey. It is 12.
Yes, this is episode 5, y'all.
Is it?
Yes. I can't believe we've been doing this for 5 episodes. It seems just like
5 weeks straight.
Yeah. But it's fun to me. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I like it. I like talking about, different stuff, topics.
Yeah. Yeah. So for those that are new, while we're waiting for people to join in or whatever the case, we are talking about recent news topics, entertainment topics. We have like our topic of the week that we talk about. So feel free to interact with us in your comments, or if you want to hop on the live with us to give your point of view, feel free.
Yep. And then if you have missed this live, we always replay it on right here on Instagram. We also replay it on our Facebook page, which is Real Conversations with Sheeda and Nikki, and we repost it on our YouTube channel, which is Real Conversations with Sheeda and Nikki podcast. So if for any reason you've missed this live, or even if you don't have Instagram but you have Facebook or YouTube, you can always catch us there on one of those platforms.
Yeah.
And also on Negative to Positivity too. That's also a social community that we're on. So if you're not on there, you can go on there to check out our videos as well.
Yeah.
So let's get this thing started.
Okay, so Sheeda has her first news story, which I'm itching to hear.
Yes. So I was watching the news and I saw they talked about last week that Jelani Day, the boy from Illinois State University, that his body was found recently back in August, but they found another important clue in his case. They actually found his cell phone. So according to officials, his phone was found and will be sent to forensics for further investigation. So I know before they were saying if they found any other technical equipment that may be linked to his case, that could be a good what is it, like a key, not a key, but a way to really find out what happened, like who he was talking to, that last hour, time of his life. So I thought that was great that they found that piece of evidence.
Yeah.
So if you all don't know, Jelani Day, he was a 25-year-old African American. He was a student at the Illinois State University. He was a graduate student. Okay. Studying for speech language pathology, and was last seen in Bloomington on August 24th, and his body was found more than an hour north of there in Peru, more than 60 miles from his campus. Jelani's body was found floating in the Illinois River. Before that, his car was found in a wooded area in Peru. His license plates were removed from the car. So I think they thought that was suspicious too. And also his mother has been very boisterous throughout this entire thing. And she was saying how, because they pronounced his death as a drowning. Now, his mother said that he knows how to swim. So him drowning, she feels like that isn't the case. And she had a really good relationship with her son, and they talked all the time. So I think the day that he went missing, I think the mother was calling him. They always text back and forth, but that day she didn't get a text back from him. So she knew then that something wasn't right. And even the location where his body was found, the mother was saying that he isn't even familiar with that area that he was found in. Like, he never goes there. Like, there will be no reason, for him to be there. So I think that, them finding the phone, I think that's a really good key piece to the puzzle, and I just really pray that Jelani's mother and his family really gets the resolution and the justice that, they deserve, and really find out what happened. Like, was it some foul play? Like, because he was a young, educated, black, young, good-looking man. Mm-hmm. Have you seen him or heard his story?
I've seen it. I heard about it kind of when it first happened and everything, and just especially with it being, here in Illinois, right. They definitely gonna be playing it. So, Did they say where they found the cell phone?
They didn't. Because I read a few articles. I was like, I don't know if I'm missing something or overreading it, but it was a few articles on ABC 7 News. And they just said that they found the phone, but they didn't say where. So I don't know if they're just withholding that part of the evidence. Maybe they don't want to share it with the public. Yeah. But when I was reading that, I was asking myself the same question, like, well, where did they find it? Right. Because his car was over in, they said Peru. That was 60 miles from his campus. So was the phone with where the car was, or, where was it? Was it found in the water where he was at, or, so they did not. I don't know if you all, maybe I missed something, but when I was reading the articles, I didn't see where they said they found, the phone. They just said they found his phone.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't release those clues just in case, like, I don't know if they're trying to find out who did it, so that I guess it won't tip, whoever's involved in this or something. Right. So I just pray for the mother and the family, that, at least they find out, what happened. And if someone did this to him, that they serve the time they need to serve as well. Yes. So, wow. Yep. Okay, so mine is coming out of Colorado. So a grand jury indicted 3 Aurora, Colorado police officers and 2 paramedics on a total of 32 counts Wednesday afternoon. And this is in regarding to 23-year-old Elijah McClain, who's also from Aurora, Colorado. He was killed on August 24th, 2019. So that's over 2 years. Right. And they're finally...
Oh my God, August 24th. Yes. That was the same day Jelani Day was missing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not in 2019, but today.
Yeah, this year. Oh, wow. I didn't even catch that. Yeah. Wow. So, Elijah McClain was walking home from work and he was wearing a ski mask. He did that because he was anemic. Someone called the police and stated that he looked suspicious. 3 Aurora police officers, whose names is Nathan Woodyard, Randy Rodema, and Jason Rosenblatt, they pulled up and asked him to stop. He kept walking because he had on some headphones, so he couldn't hear what they were saying. Okay. He was like very thin, it appears to me. The police stated that he was resisting arrest and tackled him to the ground and began to handcuff him. And at one point they even put him in a chokehold. And he fainted and vomited. Wow. During the arrest. He had just stated that he was just going home, and that could be heard on the body footage, the body camera footage, during the struggle before he fainted. And he kept saying, I'm different, that's all. And he kept saying he was sorry. So the paramedics were called to the scene. during this arrest, and they determined that he was suffering from excited delirium. And that's something that they say is often diagnosed by police. And they even put that on his death certificate.
What?
So the paramedics at the scene, they injected him with ketamine. And I had never heard of ketamine. I'm not familiar with that. They say it's often used as an anesthetic treatment. And he went into cardiac arrest when they injected him with that. They transported him to the hospital, and he was declared brain dead on August 24th and was taken off life support, 3 days later. So, I'm sorry, as a paramedic, the paramedics, they are trained.
Yeah,
they know. They know exactly, to me, like, they've taken those classes. They know how much to inject, how much not to. Why would they inject him with that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then why did it take 3 police officers to hold him down like that to the point where he fainted and vomited?
Right, because you said he was a frail, like thin.
Very thin. He looked very thin.
Girl.
So
stories like that upset me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, like, come on. It take 3 of y'all to take him down, and y'all should have saw that he had on those headphones,
Right.
And then, how can these police be diagnosing somebody? I don't understand
can't.
that.
A police can't diagnose nobody.
That's what I'm trying to
say. They barely know the law.
Yeah.
So, how you diagnosing somebody? That's for the medical professionals, like the doctors.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just like...
being careless.
Yeah.
Being careless. That's exactly what that was.
So all 5 of them are now being brought up on charges.
They should be.
Yeah. So I'm glad to hear that they are going to, justice is going to be served for him finally.
Yeah. So just keep praying about that.
Yes.
That's crazy. Young kid. Because Jelani was 25. Elijah was how old? 23?
23. Yeah. Sad. When I think about being 23 and 24.
Right, I was out, girl. Don't ask me. Because Soraya was already born.
Yes.
Okay. So my next topic is the Game Reboot. Now, y'all know the game. If y'all not familiar with the game, what happened? The show originally was on CW back in 2006. And then it got canceled. Then it was canceled. Yeah, in 2006 and was canceled. In 2009. Then BET picked it up and it did 6 more seasons with BET. But the game is a scripted show with the characters of Tasha Mack, Malik Wright. It's about football and that whole celebrity life of being a football player, and Tasha Mack being Malik's agent. So with what was it?
And his mom. She's his mom too.
Right, Tasha Mack is his mom. But, when it first came on, it was Melanie and Derwin. That was, the 2.
Yeah.
So I used to watch it back then. So they're doing the Game Reboot on Paramount Plus. And it was saying that a lot of the original actors in the game will still be on there, except Melanie and Derwin. I don't know if they're going to be on there. But they were saying that a lot of the other people that was in the original will be there. Like Tasha Mack, Malik Wright, Kelly Pitts, Jason Pitts, and then even his daughter on there, Brittany Pitts. So And Tasha Mack, Wendy Raquel Robinson plays her in the show. And then Hosea Sanchez plays Malik Wright in the show. Mm-hmm. So I was excited when it was coming back on. Because I'm like, okay, and I love me some Tasha Mack, honey. I love me some Tasha Mack. So I watched a couple episodes. I think it's only 2 episodes out. Mm-hmm. But the first 2 episodes were really good. It still gives you that vibe from the past shows. Mm-hmm. So that came out. And I'm excited. Yes. What you think? You gonna watch it?
So this is my thing. I'm gonna watch it. Most definitely. I'm just trying to see if I should wait until it comes on with like all 10 episodes or however.
Like binge watching.
Yeah, because I'm already paying for these extra streaming. Like I'm paying for BET Plus.
Oh my Lord.
I'm paying for Discover Plus. Then I have to get all black.
I don't get all them stuff.
Because my other show come on there. So I still gotta watch that. It's so many networks, y'all, and it's so many shows you want to see, but you can't keep up.
Yeah.
It's like Hulu, Paramount, all this extra stuff. Yeah. Netflix, and I ain't got that either. But
we got Netflix.
I can't be paying for all this stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's changed, Yeah. Especially with the Fire Stick. Stuff used to be so, not as expensive. Mm-hmm. Now it's like everything, every little thing, you gotta pay for now.
Yeah, but I really want to see it, because actually, the guy that plays Pookie, mm-hmm. Tasha Mack, Baby Daddy, mm-hmm. he's on my other show, 911. Oh, and he's leaving, taking a break from there, and I figured, that come on Mondays. That's on Fox if y'all don't watch it.
Oh, 911.
Yes, mm-hmm. with Angela Bassett, he's on there. It's really good. So he's going to be gone, quote unquote, for a month or so. Mm. He went to Haiti to go volunteer in that show. He's an architect in there. Oh. So I said, I bet you he left off of that show to go film The Game. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go over here for a little bit, get this game money, and I'm gonna come right back.
Yeah, you silly.
Yes, but I'm gonna be watching that. I'm itching for that 7-day free trial. Maybe I'll let a couple episodes get on up in there. Yeah. Then I'm gonna watch it.
It was crazy.
Yes.
But yeah, it's good. It's good so far. Mm-hmm. I like it. The first 2 episodes.
Yeah. So my next topic is something that we can relate to.
Okay.
Okay. A record high of 4.4 million people, or 3% of workers, quit their jobs in September. According to the Labor Department's latest job openings and labor turnover survey, and this was released on Friday. So they said roughly so far this year, 34.4 million people have quit their jobs. Okay?
I can believe it.
And they said that's by comparison, 36.3 million quit their jobs in 2020.
What?
I don't know. I've said this before, y'all. I've said 2020 was a year of clear vision.
Yeah.
So the 2020, the eye, clear vision, that's just my thought on it. So they were saying that I guess, it was just I don't know, a lot of people were just kind of getting maybe stressed out and, just kind of getting maybe really fed up.
But they're quitting their corporate jobs, right?
No, this is everything. This is everything.
They're quitting their 9-to-5 jobs? Or?
Yeah, they said the highest increases was in healthcare, social assistance, state and local government. They said excluding education, wholesale trade, and information roles. But even when I went to Burger King, my mom, she had one of the Whoppers. So I had pulled in, and the lady told me on the speaker, she said, "I'm sorry, I can't take your order. Somebody just quit in the kitchen. They just walked out."
That happened to me before. Where was I at? I was at Burger King.
Was you?
It was a different Burger King, though.
Okay.
But that happened to me too. I had pulled up to a Burger King to get something, and the guy at the what is it? The drive-through. He was like, "Ma'am, if you want to, you have to wait." Like he was saying, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because I can't take your order right now. I was like, well, he ain't say that nobody quit or nothing. He was like, I'm not able to take your order right now until to the next, I don't know, he said 30 minutes, 45 minutes, something. Yeah. I'm like, what? Yeah. I ain't never heard that before.
But this is the thing. I feel like these jobs, they're already short as is. Yeah. But then you have to think about, even if they were running short, now you've incorporated by taking orders online.
Oh, yeah, with the DoorDash and the Uber.
And even just us ordering off like BurgerKing.com. Right. So they're not even accommodating extra workers dedicated for those mobile orders.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're working these people. I have said it to like one person is probably doing the jobs of like 2 to 3 people. Maybe even 4, Yeah. And it's frustrating. That's why I tip. Yeah. I make sure that I tip. Now, if you ain't doing a good job, now you're not going to get tipped. Like, if you never come back to the table to see, like, even if I need another glass of water or something, like, I'm sorry. Like, some of these people, they think the tip is expected. Yeah. And it's not. Like, you got to think about if you was at a restaurant, would you want your server to never come back? And
But like, are these people quitting to start their own business, you think? Or they just quitting because they want to be on unemployment?
I think they quitting because they're fed up. It's only so much that you can really take. I mean, like, people can question like us, like, oh, did they quit because they finna get unemployment or they got a PPP loan? No, it wasn't none of that. It was just we found it, our purpose, and we're stepping out on faith. Mm-hmm. This is something that we like to do with the podcast, and God has really been providing the way for us, to be able to do this. Yeah. So, that's just what it was like speaking for us. You know, we quit because we wanted to do the podcast, and then we were doing our other things. Like I was doing the Amazon, you were doing your trading. So, but I just think these people are getting fed up.
Yeah, they probably is.
Yeah.
So, that's crazy. I ain't know that. Them big numbers too. It ain't no little numbers. That's a lot.
Big numbers. Now a lot of people is getting that unemployment too, though. Yeah. Wish I could
get it. You so silly. But my last topic is the Verzuz Battle, y'all. Like Verse with Miss Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills. I'm watching that. I don't know. You probably ain't gonna watch it.
No, I'm not.
I'm watching that. Come on, that Shaka Khan. Shaka.
She's from Chicago.
She is from Chicago. But her and Stephanie Mills is gonna be on a Verzuz on Thursday, November 18th. That's actually tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's called A Night for the Queen. Honey, and then it'll be on Instagram. They'll be streaming it live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and what's that, Thriller, whatever thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then they platform. But if you wanted to see them live, and you in LA, we not in LA. So
you don't want to get flew out?
I'll be somebody. Shaka gonna fly me out. Or a Timberland or Swiss Beats, y'all gonna fly me out. But yeah, if you in LA, they are doing it live in LA at the Theater of Ace Hotel at 5 p.m. So I know I looked it up. The tickets was like from $50 to like $200. But I'm watching that. I love me some Shaka Khan. I like old school music, period. Some Stephanie Mills. I feel good. I feel good all over. That's my song. Tell me that ain't your jam. I'm watching that. I probably won't watch it tomorrow. I'll probably watch it over the weekend. But I'm watching that. It's going to be good. I'm having my popcorn, have me some wine, and just be dancing in my room.
Okay. Well, I mean, I do think it's great that they are bringing old school, not just younger people or stuff that we know, like that Jeezy and all that type of stuff. Just something for like the older generation. Like, no offense, nobody. But yeah, I think it's good because they got their shine, and if it wasn't for them,
right,
we wouldn't have our people that we have now. So yeah. So shout out to them.
I'm watching. They doing the verses with Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3 6 Mafia. I'm watching
that now.
I'm watching that one too.
Yes, now that's more my speed right there.
Yes, I don't know. I didn't look up what day. I think that come out after. Well, yeah, it has to come out after the Shaka and Stephanie Mills. But I'm watching that too. Bone Thugs. They from Cleveland.
Yes. Yeah.
So shout out to Cleveland. I don't know what 3 6 Mafia from.
I don't know. Is it California? I don't know.
But both of those groups are good. I like Bone Thugs. They rapping all fast and stuff.
Yes.
But shout out to Swiss Beats and Timberland if you watching this.
Yeah, I like the verses because I feel like for the artists that aren't currently on the radio, it brings their streams back up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it lets people appreciate their music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah. Because what was one? One of the verses with Escape and
SWV.
Yes, that one was good.
Yes, it was.
That one you can watch over and over. Yes. It was really good.
Because remember, we had just finished taping that podcast, and we were sitting over here watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had just came on, and we sat over here for the longest.
Yeah, it's good. I like certain ones I watch, and then some of them I be like,
Yeah.
The Shaka Khan and Stephanie Mills tomorrow, okay, and then the Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3 6 Mafia is after that.
Yeah,
I'll be watching both of those.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Yes.
So my last news story is this is a story that had been talked about previously. They were looking for a 1-year-old little girl, and they found her body. So the body of missing 1-year-old Jacqueline Angel Dobbs from Wheeling was found. Yeah, Wheeling, Illinois. Was found Thursday in a northwest Indiana retention pond off the interstate. And she was actually found by construction workers.
Yeah, I heard that on the news.
Yeah, it said the investigators tracked down video that helped them to identify a person that was seen with the little girl's mom. The mother's name was Janae. That was on Monday. The person that they tracked down, he had a previous relationship with the mom. So they were looking for this person, and they actually found him in Missouri, along with the vehicle that they were searching for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that person was arrested and charges are pending. And the mom, she was 21-year-old Janaea Murphy. She was found dead by police in her apartment.
What?
Family members had become concerned that Janaea had not been to work, nor had she had any contact with her family since the previous day. Initial attempts to contact Murphy failed. Police and fire personnel conducted a well-being check at Murphy's apartment, and authorities found the balcony door unlocked and discovered her body.
Wow.
So they found her first, but they didn't know what happened to her daughter. So this person... took the 1-year-old and put him in a retention pond.
Lord have mercy.
That is just
that was
terrible.
I remember seeing that on the news. 1 year old.
1 year old. That's just terrible. That's lucky those construction workers found her body, because at least now the family member can put her to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shakita just joined. Hey, Shakita.
Oh, she said I'm late. That's right.
Yeah.
Have not started yet. So okay. Okay, girl.
Yeah, that is so sad. So at least they can have a proper burial,
right,
for the family members. It's sad. Like, what? Like, what? I mean, just to kill anybody, but how you going?
Do they have any leads on what?
Well, yeah, they got that person that they were
person.
looking for. Yeah, the person of interest. They had a video that
what was the motive? Like, what?
Maybe it was a bit of breakup or something. It had to be something. So, yeah, this is terrible.
Sad. 21 years old.
Yes. Just sad.
Yeah. So, so those were all the topics we was gonna go over. But y'all know, like, towards the end of every episode, it's like a specific topic that we talk about. We know, like the last laugh we did, like TV shows, movies. But this week we wanted to talk about a certain book that I had started reading. The name of the book is Peaceful on Purpose. It's by Joel Osteen. If y'all can see that, I don't know. Y'all can see that. I don't know. I'll put the book link of the book in the description. But I started reading this. I don't know. Something was telling me to like start reading more. Like I've never been like the biggest reader, but I feel like I read for a purpose. Like it has to be something I'm looking for to be reading.
I'm shocked because I thought you'd be like, I gotta read. I
don't be reading all the time.
I be having difficult. Girl, you was staying at that library.
You don't like. Look now. Don't start on this. Oh my God. Anyway, I started reading this book by Joel Osteen called Peaceful on Purpose. The power to remain calm, strong, and confident in every season. So I started reading this book, and it was really good. It's kind of like a self-help meditation book so far. And I wanted to share some of it with you all because I feel like it was really helpful to me. So I wanted to just share like a couple of paragraphs from the book, and then we can talk about it. So what I'm going to read is from his book, and the name of the chapter is called Protect Your Peace. So in this part of the book, he's talking about having your spare tire, right? So he was referring to, when you have a car, your spare, you always have your spare tire in the back, just in case if something happens, you're able to pull over and pull out that spare tire and keep going, right? So he's referring to it as, having that just to keep going, right? So I'm going to read some stuff out, a couple of paragraphs out the book. So it says, in our cars, we carry a spare tire. When I drive somewhere, I'm not expecting to have a flat. I'm not expecting to hit a pothole that punctures the tire. I'm expecting to get to my destination as planned. But even though I'm expecting things to go my way, I've made provisions in case they don't. I've taken steps ahead of time in case one of the tires go flat. In the same way, even though you're expecting your plans to work out, even though you're expecting good brakes, you need to have your spare tire. It says, how do you get your spare tire? At the start of your day, you need to make a decision that no matter what comes against you, you're not going to get upset. No matter what someone says to you, you're not going to be offended. No matter what delays, the disappointments, or bad breaks come your way, you're not going to be sour. You're already made up your mind to stay in peace. That's making sure you have your spare tire. If someone is rude to you, your attitude is, no big deal. I'm not going to sit on the side of the road and soak. I'm going to put my spare tire on and keep moving forward. If you hit a pothole, if something unexpected happens, your loved one has an illness, your son forgets his homework, like no matter what happens or whatever, you pull out that spare tire. So when I was reading this, I thought this would be helpful. I mean, I feel like I forget I have a spare tire. When I was reading it, I'm like, I feel like I forget that I have a spare tire sometimes. Because sometimes, you let the best gifts to you or whatever, and you just feel like, oh, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you have that spare tire in the back that you use at times when I guess when you come across something that it may be difficult, you can choose what to do and say. You know what I'm saying? You can choose to just not let it bother you, like he said, like not get upset, not have an attitude, even if that person that you're communicating with is rude or, whatever. But you have to protect your peace and protect yourself because that's what God wants you to do. What do you think? Did I say a lot? I was talking a lot.
No, that's good. I feel like I really felt that. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it's difficult sometimes not to say anything. I was just having this conversation about this with my neighbor. I think it was yesterday or either day before. I had made a comment. It was on YouTube about the Travis Scott incident. And I was talking to the person who made the video. I was just like, oh, wow, I didn't know this, that, da. Somebody came underneath my comment.
Oh, yeah, I remember you told me.
Yeah, and said something and was like, how can you not this and that, see this and that? And then at the end put bro. I wanted to go on and be like, first, I'm not your bro. Secondly, I was not talking to you. And third, some other choice words. But I did not do it. Yeah. I talked to my neighbor. She was like, just leave it alone. But stuff like that frustrates me.
Yeah.
So I know that I have come a long way, because before I would have just went on there and just said whatever,
right, out, huh?
Yes, I would have. But you know what? You can't let the things that these people say and do frustrate you and take you to a place knowing that you are not that person, or you're not that person anymore.
Yeah.
And I know, just speaking for myself, I have really changed a lot.
Yeah.
And, when it was saying about one particular part in there, I know, to me, like, that's why I like saying my affirmations, my I am.
Yeah.
And now something that I saw in the video says, I am certain that I am blessed. I am certain, whatever you want to put.
Right.
So saying those affirmations and saying them with some feeling, like, it can really turn you around to a positive mindset. So, that's good.
Yeah. You have to wake up just expecting, God to show up in your life no matter what happens. Because every day is not going to be perfect.
Yes.
Or every day isn't going to always go your way. So that's why, you have your spare tire. You make those provisions, in case something does happen. You know how to respond. You know how to handle yourself.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you do people be doing stuff, and it's like, okay, I have to count, or I have to just be like, take the high road and leave it alone, and even in the book, he talks about, like, picking your battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, every battle isn't supposed to be fought, and you're not supposed to be fighting your battles. God is fighting your battles for you.
Yes.
So I just wanted to share this, with you all because I thought it was it's like every paragraph, every chapter in this book, it's like a meditation or a motivate. Like it's constant, like purposeful words in here, if that makes, or like constant, just peaceful. I don't know, like just peaceful, purposeful words that you need to hear every day or remind yourself of every day.
Yeah.
So I thought that was good. So I hope y'all got y'all spare tires and only pull them out when you need them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And always just start your day just expecting, God to just show up and know that he's gonna shield you and protect you, from whatever that may come your way.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't have a testimony without a test.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I done been through some things. A lot of people don't know a lot of things I've been through or what I go through.
Yeah.
So for those that really know me, but I still keep trusting and believing in God.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So this is the book. If anybody's interested in reading it, it's not a thick book either. I think it's like 100 pages. So I'm in, where am I at? I'm on page 31. So, but yeah, I just started reading it like a couple days ago. And I called Nicole like, I think we need to talk about this book.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it was perfect because we really had not thought of a topic of the week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that was perfect. You was led.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm happy I shared it with y'all.
Yeah.
So if there's any books, I know we talk about movies and TV shows. Nicole's not a big reader. But what about audiobooks?
I've tried that. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I need to get out of my element. Like I have to be like in a library, but then
no,
I don't want to be in a library
because I'll be ready to go sleep. And I got this book free from the library. From my local library, so that's why I got it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let me get some inspiration.
Okay, come on now.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all. So we talk about movies and movies and TV shows. But if there's any like book suggestions, because I prefer like self-help books, myself. So if there's any books out there that you all would suggest for us to read, you can always comment them down below. Or if it's anything that you wanted to bring on the show and talk about, maybe you're an author of a book yourself and you want to come on and, share with our listeners about a book or anything like that, you are always welcome to do so. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, guys, for joining us on another Lunch Break Live.
Yes.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, we had some good topics. We talked about Jelani Day, and the discovery in his case, Elijah McClain, the discovery. So, I feel like things are getting better in the world. We just have to keep talking about it. Like, keep letting people be aware of what's going on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So make sure that you guys are following us on all our social media platforms. Right here on Instagram, Real Conversations 21. Facebook, Real Conversations with Sheeda and Nikki.
Yep.
Our YouTube channel, which is Real Conversations with Sheeda and Nikki podcast. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends.
Tell everybody.
Yes. Our TikTok, Sheeda and Nikki.
Oh, Lord.
So we're trying to be all over, y'all.
Yeah, all over the world.
Yes, spreading this positivity. Yes. So, yeah. And then, I guess you want to kind of let everybody know about if they have anything they'd like to promote?
Oh, I thought I did. No. Yeah, so if it's anything that you all would like us to promote, like if anyone has like a business or a program or want to spread any, share awareness or anything you want to share, we would be happy to have you on our live. Just DM us if you wanted to schedule like a day to come on our live, or if you wanted to hop on and tell us some, for a few minutes or whatever, you are more than welcome to do that. We will be happy to like feature your products or items on our live. I'm actually wearing Made by Marion. She does custom made jewelry. She made this for me.
It's cute.
And it has like little charms on it. This is my Pandora bracelet down here, but these two up here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but
yeah.
Ooh, my elbow. But yeah, it has my name on it. It says Sheeda. And then it says made with love. So it's really cute. It'll be a great like holiday gift. But if you have any products or anything that you would like us to feature on this live, just DM us and let us know.
Yeah.
And then we can always set something up.
Right. So thanks for watching, everyone.
Yes, we will see. Are we going to be here next week? Because next Wednesday is Thanksgiving.
I thought next Thursday was Thanksgiving.
Well,
Thanksgiving always come on a Thursday.
Well, it'll be Thanksgiving Eve.
I ain't cooking, so I'll be here.
Well.
Let's see if Sheeda want to be here.
Okay.
She gonna be
Because I know the kids going to be out of school.